Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your North Node. And I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. It really feels good to be in service, doing something that I feel driven to do and something I feel is helpful. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And without further ado, Spirit, what messages do we have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces. Spirit, what messages are for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces. Alright, thank you in advance. Current energy is the 10 of Rods, 8 of Rods, and heart space, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the World and possible outcome, Page of Cups. Underlying energy, which you might not be aware of, Ace of Rods, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, or 3 of Rods, sorry. So, something new wants to begin, but you're holding on to an old manifestation. Which, if it's an old manifestation and you've not gone through the, you're going to get the same result. The World card is present here in the outcome, possible outcome. And this in your possible outcome is saying, have you learned what what was being prompted of you to learn through this experience? Did you really go within and see how your behaviors, your actions, your ways of being put you in the situation and change that? Change parts of you that you can or want to change to manifest something new. Because this to me is trying to manifest a new beginning from an old position. That's what this 4 of Pentacles here is holding on to something. And then the 3 of Rods with the Ace of Rods. It's to me, it's like going back to what's familiar. Going on the spiritual path is taking you out of that comfort zone, what's familiar. Because to journey through yourself, you're having to see parts of yourself you've never seen before and really recognize them for what they are. Your current energy, 10 with the 8. And this is also a reflection on something that's in the past that you've already manifested. You're trying to re-manifest something that burdened you, that put you in a state of exhaustion. And you know this, man. And you know this. You're getting the information that what you're doing is going back to something that's familiar simply because you don't like the way you feel right now. Well, if you don't like the way you feel, how is going back to something that made you feel this way going to help? It's like, really think about this one, Pisces. In your heart space, you've got the 2 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups. You think that this is emotional fulfillment. If it was, you wouldn't be so burdened, man. You wouldn't have the feeling. The feelings are there. The feelings are telling you. The overly burdened feeling is telling you, don't go that way. Underlying energy, very next card. You think you know, man. The card underneath that was the King of Swords. You need to really make some plans and get real. Get real. You are confused on what this emotional fulfillment. The emotional fulfillment you seek does not require you to go back to a way of being that led you to an emotional bankruptcy. A spiritual bankruptcy. That's what this is. Which is making this Eight of Rods just like I can just see, like, just want to go back. I just want to go back to the way things were. Well, there's no going back to the way things were. You go back to the same cycles, the result gets more and more intense every single time. So, in your possible outcome, the cycle is asking you to please, please, please heal some more. Go within some more. Learn some more about yourself. Offer yourself. Get yourself to that loving, compassionate, be more Christ-like to you. In Brian Conling's last video he put up, I've been saying this for months and I cannot believe the value came through in his message. Emulate Christ, don't worship him. That's exactly what I'm seeing with this World card with the Page of Cups. Emulate Christ, don't worship him. And the world is yours. Pisces, you are the zodiac sign of the Christ. And I understand that it's very hard for Pisces to come out of the age of Pisces that we are just in and into the age of Aquarius. For the Pisces that is the Christ, we're coming out of the indoctrination of a worshiping Christ age and learning to be the Christ, because we are the second coming of Christ. But this is something that I really feel strongly, that because emotional fulfillment is in your heart space, you will pull through with this, and you will recognize that you don't want to go back to something that is just going to leave you so spiritually bankrupt and starting from square one. So this Four of Pentacles in the middle can be the manifestation of something new, but you got to get real clear with yourself about who you are and who Pisces wants in their surroundings to fulfill them. Something from the past is not it. This cycle is asking for you to please be patient, be kind, be loving, and forgiving of yourself and all involved. To get to that place where you feel the forgiveness, not just for yourself, but for others that were involved. So, you know, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it was meant to be. Not if you go back or try to manifest something back into existence. It's that recognition of it'll come, it's that recognition of it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But in the meantime, kindness and forgiveness and loving and all the Christ attributes that you can give yourself, the cycle will end, and the new one that will begin will not be, you unsure of what that emotional fulfillment really is. I mean, there's, between the pentacles in this reading, there are 6 pentacles. You have the fair mind. You are the fair-minded. I see that strongly here, Pisces. I'm going to get a advice card from the Chapel of the Sacred Mirrors deck by Alex Gray. Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces? Spirit, what advice do we have for Pisces? Well, I'm going to do that one more time. All right. The Muscle System. Another one of my favorite cards. There's a little bun in her oven. All stripped down into her muscles. Magical layered meat maiden. Synonymously sewn into the tough fabric of bone. Robust, overworked atrophied, aching, working by oppositional mechanics, contracting and relaxing, engineered by God for beauty and grace. From the micro strength that constricts the blood vessels to the gluteal macrocosm, power woman, thy strength bears each generation. Reflection on courage. So this is the birthing of something new based off of the recognition of what we've gone through, what our muscles do for us, muscle memory. 46 and 2 by Tool just popped in my head too. So check that song out if you're interested in those lyrics. That's a perfect example. It's really taking a look at what the past is there to offer us in its self-reflection, and recognizing what you don't want, and giving to yourself what you do, so that in the future you'll recognize it, you'll see it. It's in your muscle memory. It's in the courage it takes to reflect. I hope this has helped, Pisces.